And then there were two. At long last, we have made it to the very end. This is it, folks. We are crowning the champion of Season 2 today. Welcome to the Super Bowl, or at least our Super Bowl, which will hopefully be better than the one in our timeline. Seriously, how the hell did we get stuck with that? Anyways, enough about complaining about that. But in today's matchup, we've got a good one, with two teams looking to be crowned the champion of Season 2. Representing the AFC, we have the Houston Texans. Representing the NFC is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who will win this game and be crowned the winner of Season 2? Folks, brace yourselves. This one is for all the marbles. It's Texans, it's Buccaneers in the Season 2 almost finale of Strat-O-Matic. Let me get prepped, folks. This is going to be I got to bring my all on this one. Football! Ah! Oh, dear. We could cut that out, right? The Barbarian here, and welcome to the season finale of our second season of our Strat-O-Matic Football playthrough. We have made it to the Super Bowl, and today we've got our matchup. We've got on one side of the coin, we have the winners of the AFC, the Houston Texans, who have had an interesting road to get here. It all started both them finishing 11-6 in a regular season, despite this version of the team not having C.J. Stroud as QB. You would think with that the Texans we know now would be here, but since I'm using the 2022 set, we get the Texans team that was honestly questionable. That's what I get for applying 2024 shenanigans to this team, but enough about my methodologies here. Anyways, Houston made it. They had an 11-6 record, good enough to win the AFC South by a wide margin. And their road here has been quite interesting, to say the least. It all started with a 26-20 overtime win against the Baltimore Ravens in the wild card round. And they had to hold off a challenge from the surprising New York Jets, where they won 28-23. And then 2 weeks ago, we saw them trounce our defending champion Miami Dolphins 41-20 with help from a fourth quarter pick six that pretty much sealed the deal. So they definitely have had some close calls. Last week they looked impressive, even with the card set I'm playing. So here they are representing the AFC. And as for their opponent, they get the Tom Brady-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, he is in this version. And once again, he's doing that thing where he's willing his team to victory through questionable memes. I'll just leave it at that. If you know, you know. But anyways, enough about my dislike for Brady. Like Houston, Tampa also won their South Division with an 11-6 record. Wow, really? Huh? Couldn't do that again even if I tried. But anyways, Tampa made it 11-6. They ended up winning the NFC South. We've actually seen quite a 2/3 of their road here. It all started in the wild card round where we featured them in a matchup against Green Bay where they promptly won 39-23. I believe that one, Green Bay's offense was struggling as Tampa clamped down. While we weren't looking in the divisional round, they then proceeded to beat another NFC North team, Minnesota, 21-17 in that one. And then last week, Wow, they seriously beat 3 NFC North teams to make it here? Oh, I did not realize that. Couldn't do that again if I tried also. We saw them in a pretty epic shootout in the NFC title game. Eventually, they managed to get the W as Tom Brady threw for 400 yards, and Leonard Fournette finished the job with a TD run in the waning final minute of the game as Tampa pulled out a 42-35 victory over the Detroit Lions. And first, how we get to this matchup of Houston and Tampa Bay. These two teams have definitely had a long road to get here, and finally they will be seeing which one of them hosts the championship trophy and which one of them will be in second place, which according to Ricky Bobby is the first loser or something along those lines. If you know, you know. Now, granted, we'll be dealing with the 4 teams at the bottom of the standings after this, but for all intents and purposes, this is the end of the season here. And no, I am not going to replay the Super Bowl that's in our timeline for 2 reasons. Already did it once upon a time, and that Super Bowl's already painful enough to deal with. Go Meteor, that's all I'm going to say. So, you know what? And yes, I am recording this before that happened, so here's hoping that's exactly what happened if you're watching this after our Super Bowl took place. Okay, enough complaining about that Super Bowl. Anyways, I'm going to go set up. But while I'm doing that, let's take some time to recap how both of these teams got here. So, here's the results of all their games in chronological order or something along those times. So, while I'll roll that beautiful footage, we'll set up and get ready to go here. I am all set and ready to go here. So, as fate would have it, Houston, and now let me explain how this thing is working first off. So, the reason Tampa is the home team here is because in our timeline, the NFC is hosting this Super Bowl. And if I was playing this out in advance or super advance, I'd be taking this place in the Superdome in New Orleans. But since this is basic, elementary, I should say, it doesn't really matter. Regardless, we'll stick to that, have the NFC team be the home team. So Houston gets the red, the away red, which kind of matches their color scheme to an extent. Tampa, you get green. So that's how it goes here. I don't make the rules, I just go along with it, kind of. So with that being said, Houston, it's the opening kickoff, which is just this white die. Sorry, no fancy coins here. We don't have enough money in the budget for that. All right, evens it is. Houston is calling evens. And they're going to stay. Tampa gets the first half kickoff. So Houston will receive it to start the second half here. So Tampa will get it first. We will see Tom Brady right away. And we are underway from technically New Orleans, Houston, Tampa Bay. This is for everything. Let's go. And we're going to start off with a missed football. Hold on, please. Oh, dear. All right, we're already off to a tremendous start because apparently the football was hiding behind one of these. Good job, me. Good grief. You'd think I'd have my act together by now, but no. All right, return for a gain of, whatever it says on Houston's. Oh, just 10? Okay. Tampa will start at the 15-yard line then from this point forward. So before I begin, one rule change. Oh, I'm glad it came up. So up until now, I've kind of realized I've been playing this wrong. Well, I did maybe a few weeks ago, but I decided now was the time to change it. Now, every time I roll a D, I just have the player go out of bounds, automatically stop the clock. Apparently, it's supposed to be whenever, say, I roll this, I do the complete opposite. So it's like In this case, I would play it how I normally would be, like 1, 2, 3. So I would roll it off of Brady or whoever's card here, and then same for say that I'd read it off the defense. So it's supposed to be the opposite of whatever you're supposed to do for it, not so much out of bounds. That only applies to flat passes and end runs from this point forward. So this game might go a little bit quicker as a result, so we shall see how that affects this game. Anyways, that's kind of the one rule change I'm making. Oopsies for messing that up this whole time. Oh well. I don't think it meant that did anything terrible. Anyways, here's a Tampa Bay starting lineup. They have no injuries to report somehow, so they're perfectly healthy. Of course, Tom Brady is quarterbacking this unit. Boo. Mike Evans is the split. I'm going to have Leonard Fournette be the running back. They're going to start off with 2 tight ends, so Cade Otton will be the tight end. Cameron Brate will be the blocking back. And Chris Godwin will be the flanker. All right. So they're going to start off with a run right off the bat, which Houston will see coming. All right. There we go. Got everything organized now. 1st and 10, right from the 15. Fournette's first carry. I'm going to have to keep my eyes peeled on that, too. Oh, this would be a hilarious way to start the game. 2 through 6. No! Instead, it's a 2-yard gain for Fournette. I was just going to say, that would be hilarious if this started with a fumble. Oh, 2nd and 8. Houston will play pass, actually. Let's see this coming. 6 on a flat. I'm trying to read the wrong one, and it's incomplete. Brady was looking for Mike Evans there. All right, 3rd down here in 8. 7 on a short, and that's going to be a 1st down. It's 10 yards to Chris Godwin. All right, nice conversion there. All right, 1st and 10, and Houston does not see this coming. 4 on a short. Uh-oh. We could have our game's first turnover yet again. Unless this is a 6 through 10? Ooh, incomplete. Brady was looking for Evans. But whoever was covering him had good coverage for the most part. All right. 2nd and 10. Another throw. 11 on a flat. Yeah, the extra penalty still applies. Uh-oh. Incomplete unless... it's against the Buccaneers. Probably a holding, right? Yeah. I'm going to accept it. Holding against Tampa Bay. 10 yards, and oh, would you look at that. They're right back to the 17. 2nd and 20. 6 on an off tackle, and another penalty roll incoming. 7 if it holds. No, it's probably going to be another holding. Same exact thing. Yep, another holding, but this time it's only half the distance to the goal, so back them up to the 8. 2nd and 29? Are we serious right now? 2nd and 29. Oh, God. Okay. I got to do it. Oh, boy. Yep, Russell Gage is going to check in. 2nd and 29. Oh, dear. You know what? I'll throw to him. Very bad start for Tampa, I must say. That is only going for 4 yards to Russell Gage. Ouch. This is not the start you wanted to see if you're Tampa. What is it now? 3rd and 25? Yeah, 3rd and 25. Oh, boy. Do not envy this whatsoever. 7 on a long. Ha, 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 ha. No. The predictable incomplete to Mike Evans. Out comes the punter. You really think I'm going for it on 4th and 25? Think again. Ooh, nice punt. There you go. 62 yards from Jake Camarada. That helps. So let me try to do some math here. 24. He goes to the 26. Return for a gain of whatever it says on the 8, so 15. But wait! I have to read this off of Houston's card. There is nothing there. All right, Houston gets it at the 41. Well, this is how they kind of won the last time with good field position. If you recall, we're getting good field position after good field position against Miami. And they kept turning those short fields into pay dirt. So now it's time for Houston's starting lineup. I mentioned there's no C.J. Stroud, so we get Davis Mills instead. Ew. Oh, by the way, Houston does have some injuries, but not to any of these cards. Basically, 2 cornerbacks, a linebacker, and an offensive lineman. That might explain why Tampa was passing a lot. Chris Moore is the slot/fullback for right now. Dameon Pierce is the halfback. Jordan Akins is the tight end. Nico Collins is the flanker. And they're going for the pass right off the bat. 1st and 10 from the 41 of Houston. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Now I'm reading on Mills' card instead of whatever Tampa said. So instead of a short gain, it's now, 11-yard gain because they didn't see it. 1st down. Okay, so that still worked. Oh, that was a flat pass, so you get to go out of bounds. So congratulations. All right, that still applies. I'm going to have to do my best to try to remember all of these. Hopefully I don't screw this up too badly. Who was it again? Speaking of whom? Oh, Nico Collins. Oh, he's still in this version. Oh, sweet. All right, there we go. 1st and 10. They're still missing this. They're still sitting on the run for whatever reason. Tampa is. Oh, no! We're screwing this up. Houston's past midfield, by the way. 8 on a flat to the receiver, to Cooks, but it was guessed wrong. Oh, how about 15 in the 1st? Okay. He's out to the 33 as he gets out of bounds. We'll say, you know what? We'll make it 30 seconds unless... Actually, you know what? For flat passes, I'll do an additional roll. There you go. That's how I'm resolving this. That doesn't count. If it's a D, it's fine. So, there we go. If I do an additional roll, if it's D, I'll say he goes out of bounds. If it's anything else, doesn't count. All right, 1st and 10. Tampa misses this. Now we're going to the run with Dameon Pierce. 11 on an off tackle. 2-yard gain if it holds. It will. So we're up to the 31. As Dameon Pierce gets his first carry of the day. All right, 2nd down here, an 8. That injury rule still applies, but now we're going to the receiver, to Atkins, who gets... Oh, I almost read the wrong thing and got excited there. Incomplete! I almost read the wrong one, and good thing Tampa guessed that correctly, too, or that would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's an incompletion to Atkins, and even worse, Tampa now has to roll for an injury. Actually, I don't need the 2nd roll because whoever I roll on is gone for the game and there's no more after this. So I just need to do 1 roll. So we'll count the 8. I saw 7 on all 4s. 3, 4. No more left in for Tampa Bay. That would be Hakeem Hicks. He is done. We will not be seeing him anymore. How sad. Don't worry, it's the last game of the year. So, technically, this doesn't really do too much damage, since there's no more after this. Meanwhile, speaking of which, it's now 3rd and 8. 10 on a short. Incomplete. Mills was looking for Collins. 4th and 8, and I think we ought to kick a field goal here for what could be our first points of the game. Kyle Farbaim from 48. Kick is away. And it is just barely good. It doinks off the crossbar, but it still works. So Farbaim makes it from 48. And we have our first points of the Super Bowl here. Once again, stop me if you heard this before, but a short field helps set the Texans up. Good field position that is, and the Texans strike first, 3-0. So that'll do it for our opening drive. So with that being said, you know the drill. Roll that beautiful footage, please. Which is what I would say if I wasn't recording the full version of this, so you're stuck with me this whole time. Oh, that could be a good thing or a bad. Oh boy, all right. Yep, if this is the full, you're watching this is the full version of this video, so you're stuck with me now. Welcome to the Super Bowl, buddy. 9 yards in the bag of the end zone and number 2 back. We'll get this. Returned for a gain of, oh God. Yeah. Yeah, they're at the 2. That is, not good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tampa. That's not good now, is it? Okay, now they're in the shadow of their own end zone here. I'm going to have to bring in Brady and hope for the best here. Okay, 1st and 10. I need to get out of here, so let's run it. They see it coming. 12, 11. I have to read Fournette's card instead, and no gain it is. Oof. I'm forgetting something, buddy. There you go. So Fournette gets nothing on that first carry. 2nd down, they're going to try it. Well, yeah, they're going to try it now. All right, 2nd down. Houston still thinks it's running because they're in their own end zone, but missed this. 9 on a flat. It's going to Otten. It was guessed wrong, and it's incomplete. Brady was looking for Otten and found nothing. 3rd and 10. Oh, dear. This is a risk, but I've got to try it. All right, you know what? Godwin. All right, this is a risk. 3rd and 10. 10 on a short. There it is! It happened! It's a safety! It doesn't matter what I roll on this. Would have been a 5-yard loss, but since the minimum is 2, Brady gets sacked in the end zone for a safety. Jerry Hughes is the recipient. Oh dear, I had a bad feeling that was going to happen, and it did. Jerry Hughes sacks Brady in the end zone for a safety, and it's 2 points for Houston. Ouch! Oy! Brady apparently could not will his offensive line to help block, and unfortunately, they give up the 2 points. It's 5-0 Houston. You can kind of blame their special teams on that one for taking it out. That probably should have not done that, but alas, here we are. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. All right, so Houston gets 2 points out of the deal. I keep forgetting how the safety kicks work or where I have to put it from. Their own 20. Okay, the way I treat this is basically like a punt. Except if I roll a block, it doesn't work here. So we will do this as a punt on the first part and then a kickoff return on the second. So we'll pretend like Jake Hermata is punting from the 20, only he's not. This punt is going to go 50 yards. So this kickoff return, quote unquote, is from the 30, basically, by whoever the number 1 back is. And it's returned for a gain of, oh, well, this is just wonderful. This goes 26, but what do we have here? The opponent was offsides. We'll count that after the fact. So 26. Houston gets it at the 44. Oh, here we go again. So Houston gets a good return, and they have it at Tampa's 44. All right. All right. So we'll deal with the offsides in just a minute here. But Houston with excellent field position, nevertheless. All right, 1st and 10 from the 44 here. So here we go. Houston's going to run the football right out of the bat. Tampa will miss this. 12. Ooh, a horrible time to miss this. It's a 36-yard run from Dameon Pierce. Then they, of course, called the offsides penalty, which promptly gets declined for obvious reasons. And it's 1st and goal to go from the 8. This is shocking. I was not expecting this. All right, 1st and goal to go from the 8. Yeah, that should be 1st and goal to go. No. 11 on a flat. Well, it got missed, so all it does is really reduce the interception risk. 2 for 4 or a 12. It's picked! There is a flag, meanwhile, maybe. I don't know. Intercepted, it's picked off! That's not going for a touchdown. No, it's no return, but what's this penalty? No! No penalty! It's picked off! Oh, Davis, you idiots! Houston has a golden opportunity to score, and they blow it. They freaking blew it. Davis Mills was looking for Brandon Cooks and instead throws a horrible interception to whoever the defensive right cornerback for Tampa is. It's Jamal Dean with the interception. Nice job, Jamal Dean. You saved Tampa any more embarrassment. Unfortunately, since it happened so deep, Tampa gets it at their own 4. But man, oh man, they saved themselves. That looked like it was destined to go for 6. Or at least a field goal bare minimum. But nope. Houston gets too cute. Jamal Dean makes a great play. And it is 1st and 10 at the 4. Oh, man. Both teams are just having all sorts of issues right out of the gate. This is just comical at best. All right, 1st and 10 for Tampa at their own 4. We'll start with a run. 10. Now I got to read Houston's card. That only goes for a yard. Well, that's nice. Fournette not doing anything so far. 2nd and 9. This has not been a good game so far. 8 on a flat. I'm writing Brady's card to the receiver, to Otten, who only gets a yard. Oh, isn't that wonderful? All right, 3rd and 9. I'll risk it again. Okay, 3rd and 9 from the 5, excuse me, that should say. Not, there we go. 3rd and 9. 4 on a short. I'm reading Brady's card now. Incomplete. Was looking for Godwin and found nothing. That was the play I was trying to do the last time, and then it ended in a safety. Not this time. All right. 4th and 9. We've got a punt incoming now, and this is going to go 52 yards. To the 43. Once again, excellent field position. Returned for a gain of whatever it says in number 10. Fair catch. Okay. So 5:30 remaining. And once again, Houston with excellent field position. The Bears repeating that this is how they won against Miami, but so far it hasn't really meant anything, really. That turnover didn't really help either, so. All right, I'm bringing O.J. Howard in. We're giving Pierce another try here. All right, Davis Mills. Don't throw another pick this time. That was embarrassing. 1st and 10. 6. And Pierce is going backwards a yard. That's nice. Whoopsies. All right, 2nd and 11. Houston will actually miss this. 7 on a flat. It's a short gain if this were to hold, so Pierce is going to have himself 12 if it does so. It will, because the Buccaneers were offsides. We will decline the penalty. 1st down. Pierce to the 36. It's a 12-yard gain for him on the through the short pass there. All right, 1st and 10. Let's see. Pierce is going to have himself another short gain if this holds. Just 10, unless... Nope, that 10-yard play counts. 1st down. Love how Pierce just high rolled the bare minimum there. All right, 1st and 10 here. Tampa does not see this. 4 on a flat, and Jordan Akins has 8. He is at the 28. All right. Jordan Akins for 8 there. His first catch of the game. 2nd down and 2. 5 and an off tackle. Uh-oh, this better not be a 2 through 6. It is, so it's a fumble! Tampa gets it! Returned! It can be returned! Ooh, you know what? I'm going to allow it. If I roll an X, yes. If not, it goes for 15. It'll allow it! Touchdown! It was the dreaded flat pass only touchdown or 15. I decided, hey, if you roll another X, you'll get the touchdown. Otherwise, it's 15. And yeah, I rolled it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Off of the fumble recovery. Ah, you fools. Unbelievable. Hicks's backup gets that one. And Logan Hall, who's in the game for Hicks there, is the one that forces that fumble, and he picks it up himself and returns it all the way back, 74 yards for the touchdown. Unbelievable. The extra point from Succop, okay, it's just 12, that's not good, but it is good. And would you look at that? Another Houston turnover leads to doom here. And this time it is courtesy of, I forgot who it was, Logan Hall, the backup defensive end. Hicks went down with an injury earlier, so his backup not only forces a fumble, but also picks up the ball and has the wherewithal to go a long ways for the TD. I forget how it was, 79 yards. And suddenly, Tampa Bay is in the lead, 7-5. It's because Brady willed his defense to do something. That's why. That's the only explanation. Here we go again. What a wild first quarter this has been. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Had a safety. Then, of course, we had a first and goal to go situation for Houston, ended in a pick. Now, this promising drive ends with a fumble that gets returned all the way for a TD. A very sloppy first quarter from both teams right now. And here you go. It's 7-5 as a result. Good grief. This is turning into Chaos Super Bowl. Houston gets it at the 25, meanwhile. Hey, speaking of chaos, these are on the wrong side. Oh, Houston's a red. Silly. All right. All right, let's try this again. 1st and 10. Pierce is out. Burkhead is in. We're not doing that. Howard is out. Moore is in. Speaking of Chris Moore, I'm throwing it, and Tampa kind of figures that's what's happening. 1st and 10. Whoops. 8 on a flat. We're reading Tampa's card. It's going to Moore. Guessed correctly. No, incomplete. Mills was looking for more there. Not just more yardage, but literally Chris Moore. All right, 2nd and 10. 8 on a line buck. No gain for Burkhead. Oh boy, 3rd and 10. Ten on a short. Incomplete. Mills was looking for Cooks. Well, that ended unceremoniously. Okay, no yardage for Houston, and off the punt land you go, I guess. 47-yard punt. This one gets returned for a gain of whatever the 5 is on the number 2. Doesn't matter. Devin Tompkins fair caught at the 28. Doesn't matter. All right. Okay, well that works out for Tampa's defense. Yeah, doesn't it figure? The first time they had normal starting field position, and that happens. All right. Where's Rachaad White? I want him in here. Yes, he is in this version. He's been on the Bucs that long. All right. There he is. And 1st and 10, as Tampa is actually going to miss this, thinking it's a run. Uh-oh. That's what I get for not taking any of this off. All right, crisis averted there. 9 on a flat. It's going to White. It was guessed wrong. And White is going for 10 yards as a result there, 1st down. So Rachaad White catches the pass from Brady and goes 10 yards. All right. 1st and 10. I'm going to give it to him. 10 on an off tackle. Rachaad White has himself 5 yards. Okay. Second down. We're going to try the first end run of the game. Houston is actually going to think pass and miss this. 6. Oh, good thing they did. What would have been a 5-yard loss is instead a 2-yard gain. And White runs out of bounds. Okay, that counts. 3rd and 3. Okay, this is manageable. This is manageable, am I right? Yes, it is. 5 yards to Russell Gage in the 1st down. Okay, so it is manageable. Gets up to midfield. Oops. All right. 1st and 10 from midfield. We'll see this run coming. 10 on a line buck. No gain unless this penalty does something. And Brady clearly willed the Texans to do something awful. Dang it. Ugh. Yeah, he clearly willed them to grab on White's face mask or something. So it's a personal foul, face mask against Houston. 15 yards. 1st and 10. Do it again. And Houston surprisingly is going to miss this. 9 on an off tackle. 6 yards for Rachaad White. He's down to the 29. And that's the way the first quarter of this game is going to end, folks. 7-5. Tampa Bay leads after 1 as they are driving in what was an extremely nutty first quarter, to say the least. We had a safety and a fumble returned for a touchdown. Okay, that makes sense to me. No offensive scoring as of right now outside of a field goal. But, all right. Well, we'll see if the second half and quarter improves here. It's 2nd and 4 as Tampa is driving here. So let's see what happens. All right, 2nd and 4. This actually gets missed, too. Ouch. 5 on a flat. 7 yards for Rachaad White, and he gets the first as he's down to the 22. Gotta make sure I remember doing that new house rule there. First and 10. You know what? I'm going to try it right off the bat. This gets missed. 11 on a long. Incomplete. Brady was looking for Evans deep. He's trying to get him involved finally and found nothing. Ouch. Second and 10. Almost forgot about that. Because it wasn't seen. Short gain for Mike Evans. There we go. We got him involved. And he gets the full 20. Nice. Mike Evans for 20 big yards and the first down. There you go. Stopping the clock too. All right. Mike Evans with his first catch of the game. All right. It's first and goal to go from the 2 here. In comes Cameron Brate yet again. We need that blocking back, and we're going to try to run it in with Rachaad White. First and 10, goal to go from the 2. Will we finally have our first offensive touchdown of the game? Yes, we will. Touchdown. It's Rachaad White doing just that from 2 yards out. We finally have our first offensive score of the game. Extra point from Succop is good, and there you go, folks. We finally had an offensive score. What an impressive drive from Tampa Bay, and then it gets capped off with a 2-yard run from Rachaad White. As Tampa now no longer makes this a baseball-related score, and instead it is now 14-5 with 13:45 remaining in the second quarter. I knew the offense was eventually going to break out. It's just a matter of when here. So, all right, good drive from Tampa Bay. We need some lights on in here. Apparently, it's a little dark in the New Orleans Superdome here. And it's a fumble. Oh dear, sorry about that. Oh God, this is what I get for trying to do the full game here. Whoopsies. Then you get to see bloopers like that. All right. Tampa kicks off here. From the 4-yard line with a penalty in addition. So this ought to be funny. This ought to be fun. Return for a gain of whatever it says on 6. How about 23 yards? So he's at the 27 unless this holds. Number 2. And this is on Tampa, of all things. They were offside, so that'll get applied to the next play. Okay. So this will essentially be a free play after this, I'm assuming. But obviously, Houston's not going to know that. So what'd I say? From the 27? Yeah. All right, we're good. All right. Let's see. What does Houston want to do here? No, I'm going to see if I can try to throw it here. We'll keep Burkhead in. All right. First and 10. Houston will throw it. Hold up. Now, there is an offside, so just Mills notice it. X or D he does. X he does. Everything else he does not. He notices it. So this is a free play. It suddenly turns into a random short pass. 9. There's also a penalty on this too. So this could be offsetting penalties. To the receiver, to Moore, it was not seen. And he gets 14. They call the offsides, but what is it on Houston's side? And sure enough, Houston commits a false start. Oh, that's just wonderful. The play, okay, so that play gets wiped out, but not the false start or anything else. So first and 15. This is going to be funny how this ends up. They're now going to run it. And, oh, this is going to suck. 7 through 10, however, a penalty flag is down. All right. Burkhead gets 2 yards, but then they call the offsides that I said was coming earlier, so we're right back to where we started. I know, if you're following me on that one, basically I rolled offsides on the special teams, which I enforce on the next play. There was a free play that got wiped out by a false start, and then the offsides kicked in on that one, on what could have been a fumble. All right, so we're right back to where we started. 1st and 10. Only difference is like 15 seconds got wiped off. Yeah, Tampa's going to assume run. Let's see. Burkhead is going to get 7. Wait a minute, I lied. Burkhead's actually going to lose a yard. I almost didn't see that D there for a minute. I'm glad I did. So Burkhead loses a yard. Sorry. That's just how it works. All right, 2nd and 11. 7 on a flat. Just 4 yards for Atkins. Ugh. All right, 3rd and 7. I mean, it is doable. All right, if I can throw to Collins, it's certainly doable. All right, 3rd and 7. 6 on a flat. That's what I was looking for. 7 yards in the first down. Got the roll I was looking for there. It is 7 yards to Nico Collins in the first. All right, 1st and 10 here. Excuse me. Burkhead, you're out of here. Pierce, hopefully you learned you cured your fumbling issues. You're back in, but you're not getting it. 1st and 10. This ends up being a play-action pass to Collins. 3 on a short. I have to go to Tampa's card, and it's incomplete as a result thereof. Ouch. All right, Mills was looking for Collins. It wouldn't have mattered. It would have been incomplete either way. All right, 2nd and 10. Here comes the predictable run that Tampa was looking for. 7. It's just a yard for Pierce. At least he didn't fumble that time. Meanwhile, it's 3rd and 9. 12 on a short. It is going to be a 12-yard gain for Brandon Cooks and a 1st down as Cooks advances to midfield. All right. 1st and 10. Surprisingly, Tampa stays in the pass. 1st and 10 from midfield. I'm rolling it on Mills's card, and this is in the oh, not again. 2 through 5, 11 or 12. Okay, no interception this time. It's incomplete to Cooks. Okay, now that we got that out of our system. All right, 2nd and 10. Tampa misses this. 9 on a flat. To the receiver, to Pierce, missed. And he will get 4. And no further. Okay. So Damian Peters makes the catch and gets 4. All right, 3rd and 6. It worked the last time. We'll try it again this time. 3rd and 6 from the Tampa 46. 6 on a flat. There it is. There it is. Same thing as last time. 1st down. 7 to Nico Collins yet again as he gets to the 39. And goes out of bounds on top of that. Excellent. All right. 1st and 10 here. Yeah, they're going to play to pass as we're looking for Chris Moore. Oh, that's an injury roll, but we'll deal with that afterwards. To the receiver, to Moore. Guessed correctly. No gain unless this means something. Nope, so it's incomplete. And then on top of that, there's an injury on Tampa's side. So Mills was looking for Chris Moore. Found nothing. Meanwhile, we have an injured Buccaneer. It is whoever the right inside linebacker is. That would be Levante David. He's done. All right, 2nd and 10. Five. Oh, dear. Is this a 2 through 4, 11, or 12? No, it's a 1-yard gain instead. Okay, that's fine. Better than a fumble, yet again. 3rd and 9. Not exactly where you want to be if you're Houston. 8 on a short. Mills will take off and run with it. Uh-oh. He gets no gain, and it's a fumble! And thankfully, somebody on Houston plopped on the ball and got it. Whew. Okay. I appreciate you trying to run there, Davis Mills, but I don't think it worked out too properly for you. Devin White will get credit for the forced fumble on that one. That's not a sack, but he did force the fumble. Thankfully, nobody on somebody on Houston got to it, so there is that. So that is the good news for Houston. The bad news is it's 4th and 8 now. Excuse me, 4th and 9. Are we in Farbaim field goal range? We are in Farbaim field goal range. I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to attempt this long field goal from 55. Ugh. All right, actually, Fairbairn's got a decent chance if he rolls low. 55-yard field goal is up, and it's good. He nails it. Kai Farbaim from 52-5 cranks it. And Tampa finally gets some points here in this. Houston gets some points in this second quarter. It's another field goal, but they'll take it. And the score is now 14-8 with 8 minutes remaining in this second quarter. So they, let alone this first half, so at least they tried, but they couldn't really get too much further out there. So it's been 2 field goals and a safety. Houston with no touchdowns whatsoever. And even though they've had the ball close, just a few too many turnovers. 2 so far, and hopefully not counting. All right. If it means anything, they do get the ball to start the second half as kind of reminders. So there is that. Meanwhile, Tampa gets it at the 3. Their number 1 back is going to get, let's see, 20 yards. So he's out to 23. So at least he didn't make the same mistake that he did last time. So there's that. All right. What do I want to do if I'm Tampa here? Let's try it. I know, we've been kind of unsuccessful offensively. I still have not found out what works quite well just yet. All right, 1st and 10 here. I'm going to start by throwing it up to the halfback as Houston misses this run. They're going to have an injury roll, but meanwhile, let's play this out. It's a 4-yard gain for Fournette. Except there are offsetting penalties, so the play doesn't happen, but the injury still does. Ouch. Yeah, offsetting penalties automatically negates the play. Meanwhile, on another defensive injury for Houston here. They play a 4-3, so say goodbye to their right cornerback. Nelson's actually injured, and his backup is injured too. So Tavir Thomas, the 3rd-string cornerback, is now out. So Houston's now without 3 cornerbacks. They're down to their 4th string. This is not good. And Brady's going to test it literally right off the bat. 2nd down and 10. He sees that, and he's going to go right for him. Houston will play pass. 8 on a short. Oh, incomplete. Brady was looking for Evans. Of course, he's going to test him, and it fails. 3rd and 10. That is not supposed to happen. Okay. Four on a short. Incomplete. Brady was looking for Godwin and found nothing. So, no bueno for the Buccaneers either. Jeez. All right. How about a punt of 43? I'm trying to figure out how much that is. 43, 36, 16 from the 34. Returned for a gain of 21. Wow. 20. Oh, my goodness. And Houston, once again, has good field position. They have it at Tampa's 45. So the good news is, just like in the AFC title game, they are getting good field position. The bad news is they can't do anything with it. They've been unable to take advantage on this time around for whatever reason. Maybe it's because Tampa's defense is playing good football or what? They just cannot do anything with this good field position except kick field goals. All right, let's see if Houston can actually get a touchdown off of this. 1st and 10. Tampa sees 2 tight ends and thinks run. Wrong. 3 on a flat. It's going to be a short gain to O.J. Howard, of all people. 16 yards. And he'll get it. 1st down for O.J. Howard. He gets 16. 1st down. Penalty does nothing, by the way. All right, 1st and 10. Tampa's playing pass now. 6 on a flat, and that's going for 7 to the running back, Pierce. Okay. So 7 yards to Pierce. All right, 2nd down here. They're going to take a shot. Tampa will see it coming. 5 on a short. But they can't stop it, and instead Cooks gets 12 yards in the 1st. He is at the 10. There we go. All right. Houston, you finally have a chance to score. Do it. 1st and 10, or goal to go from the 10. Same thing. This run got missed. Uh-oh, does the penalty do anything? No, it doesn't. Touchdown! Dameon Pierce was left completely unchecked and gets it in for the 10-yard run. I'm going to see what the penalty is and see if it's going to be enforced in the kickoff or anything like that. And then Tampa Bay must be in frustration committed a personal foul penalty. I will enforce that on the kickoff. All righty. Finally, we have a touchdown from Houston. Kai Farbaim for the lead. Oh, I didn't need to re-roll that dice, but it's good. There we go. Houston finally gets that offensive touchdown we were looking for here. The good field position finally pays off, and it concludes with a 10-yard run from Dameon Pierce as Tampa's run defense just completely falls asleep and lets Pierce walk in virtually untouched. And Houston, they are back out in front by a point, 15-14 with 5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Same thing. My goodness. That worked beautifully there. So Houston finally taking advantage of that good field position here. Excellent. Very nice. All right, kickoff. Really the only way this isn't a touchback is if I roll an 8 or a 12. Remember, I'm enforcing 15 yards on the penalty, so this kickoff's, like, say, around here. not usually here. So unless I roll essentially an 8 or a 12, this is a touchback. And sure enough, it is a touchback. Would have been from the 5, but instead it's the -10, so we're calling that a touchback. Okay, close enough. It's kind of what I figured would happen there. All right. Tampa, you're up 15-14. What are you going to do here? What are you going to do to respond to that? They're going to bring in 2 tight ends on their own here. All right, 1st and 10 here. And sure enough, Houston will run defense. Defense will miss this. 9 on a flat. Well, this time I got to roll their card to the receiver. To Godwin, guessed wrong. And he'll have just 6. Oh, that stinks. Okay, so Godwin for 6. Give me a minute. All right, 2nd and 10. 4, excuse me. And Houston will play run, so they'll see this. 3 and a line buck. That doesn't mean they can't stop it, and instead, Fournette gets 9 yards in the 1st. Okay. 1st and 10. Do it again. 4. I'm reading Houston's card now. 9. Another 9. 2 9-yard runs in a row. 2nd down and 1. I'm going to do it. Houston completely misses this. 3 and a long. And it's going for 27 to Mike Evans. He's down all the way at the 24. There we go. So Mike Evans for 27. All right, 1st and 10. Brady is out. Gage is in. Houston's going to completely panic and miss this. 1st and 10 from the Houston 24. 8. Fournette has 5 if this penalty doesn't mean anything. And the play never happened. Offsetting penalties. Play never happened. Still 1st and 10. Oof. All right. And they'll get fooled by this too. 1st and 10. 6 on a flat. Incomplete. Was looking for Evans yet again and still has having trouble finding him is Tom Brady. He not having a good game. All right, 2nd and 10. They'll catch this run. 4 on an off tackle. Fournette's going nowhere as we just slam into the 2-minute warning as a result. All right, 2-minute warning here. We've got 3rd and 10 incoming. Tampa is driving yet again, but they're on a 3rd and 10. Let's see if they can at least get a field goal here to take the lead potentially. All right, 3rd and 10. Everybody's got their timeouts. 11 on a short. Is this a 2-3 or a 12? It's none of the above, so it's incomplete. Once again, he's looking for Mike Evans, and once again, he just cannot find him despite the backup cornerback being on him. All right, well, at least Tampa can kick a field goal to take the lead. So here is Succop from 41. Kick is away, and let's see. It is good. With a $1:45 remaining, Succop hits the field goal, and Tampa has regained the lead here. Hold on a minute. There we go. There we go. That drive concludes with a Succop field goal, and Tampa is back in the lead with 1:45 remaining. 17-15. For what it's worth for Houston, they have a shot at double dipping here. Remember, they get the second half kickoff. They opted to decline the I should say. So they've got all their timeouts. They certainly can do something with it, but the question is, can they? We'll find out in a little bit. Well, anyways, their number 2 backs can return it 9 yards deep in the end zone. I don't understand why. Please let this be somewhat good. All right, he got Trayvon Smith got 24 yards. So he's at the 15. So you'll have a minute 37 to do something here. Everybody's got their timeouts. Okay. Okay, let's see what I can do here. And let's see. Kind of a surprising twist. They're going 4 wide receivers, so in comes Philip Dorsett. Got another long distance man here. Well, this ought to be interesting. All right, 1st and 10. 4 wide receivers in for Houston. Let's see what they can do with this. 11 on a short. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one. Whew, good thing. Okay, it's going to be an 11-yard gain for Nico Collins. Good thing I rolled that D, or that would have been an interception roll. 2 through 10. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that would have counted. Ouch. 1st down, meanwhile. Does not go out of bounds, so, I mean, Houston's going to hurry up, so, but they could have done without that. So it's 11 for Cooks in the 1st. New set of downs brings us to a 1st and 10. I'm actually going to take a long chop with Dorsett just for the heck of it. He's better off not. Hold up. Well, I can't short it to Cook, so I'm going to have to do it the Collins. All right, 1st and 10 from the 26. 2 on a short. Oh, I got to read Houston's card, and it's 13 in the 1st down. No out of bounds, so you're going to be using the whole thing. To the 39, Collins goes. Okay, that worked out better. All right, 1st and 10 here. We're going to flat pass the Collins now. See if he can get out of bounds, maybe. 8 on a flat. To the receiver, to Collins. 9, he gets 5, and I'll allow the out of bounds automatically. So, yeah, there you go. Collins gets 5. Stops the clock in the process. 2nd and 5. Do it again. 7 on a short. 10 yards in the 1st down. No out of bounds, though. So Houston is now in Tampa territory. They're at the 46 as Nico Collins. And they're going to stop the clock and use one of their timeouts in the process. Okay. Houston uses a timeout. That's their 1st. All right, 1st and 10 from the 40, from Tampa's 46. They're trying to figure out a play, and they're going for that. See if they can at least get in the Farbaim field goal range or something like that. 8 on a short. Uh-oh. Down goes Mills. He is sacked for a loss of 8 unless... All right, well, what's the penalty? It's number 6. So it's a holding. Do I want to accept? Yeah, oh, I'm accepting the sack, so it's a loss of 6. We'll take the sack, and Houston uses their 2nd timeout. I rolled a 6, so the sack gets split. Well, who does the sack go to? The 2nd high linebacker, Joy Troyan Shioka. I'll just call him JTS for short. I don't think he minds, but he gets the sack. Bummer. All right. So it's 2nd and 16. Seven on a flat. That is going for 4 yards. I'll allow the out of bounds. Yep. All right. Houston gets to the 48 there. So that one's courtesy of Brandon Cooks. Third and what appears to be a lot. How about 12? Oh dear. 3rd and 12. What do I want to do here? I'll try it. All right, 3rd and 12. Fumble! That doesn't count. 7 on a short. Okay, that's going to be a 10-yard gain, isn't it? Yep. But what's the penalty? Nope. So it's 10 yards. They get to the 38. We are in Farbaim field goal range, and Tampa's actually going to call a timeout. That's their first. So it is 10 yards to Brandon Cooks. I have no choice but to attempt the long field goal. Farbaim made one earlier from this distance. Let's see if he can make it at the end. It's 55 this time. We're just in the tail end of his range. The kick is up. And it is no good. He missed it this time. And Tampa will take over with 22 seconds remaining at Houston's 30 at their own 38. No dice this time. He can't pull it off. Ouch. That would have been for the lead. Instead, it ends up being not so much. All right. All right. As you can probably guess, Tampa, is bringing in the house. We've got 5 wide receivers. They're going to try this. 22 seconds, 2 timeouts. Why the heck not? All right, 1st and 10 here to start us off. And I'm going to try something different. How about one to Julio Jones of all people? All right, 1st and 10. 7 on a long. No. Brady was looking for Julio Jones and found nothing. Yes, he is somehow on the Buccaneers of all things, because why not? All right, 2nd down. Try it again. 3 on a long. It's going to Tampa's card. 27 yards to Mike Evans. 1st down. 27. 15. He's at the 35. Are we in... We are in Succop field goal range. We are going to take a timeout. That's the 2nd one. That's a 27-yard completion to Mike Evans. Funny how Mike Evans is doing nothing but catching long balls, of all things. That's funny. Oh, man. All right. I'll at least attempt... You know what? Let's make this a shorter field goal. I'm going to settle for the field goal here. 1st and 10, although the down and distance doesn't really matter at this point. 4 on a short. It's incomplete, but what's the penalty? Texans were offside. So we got what we wanted, but yeah, I mean, that doesn't really count though, so... All right, so we got what we wanted, a closer field goal for Ryan Succop. So that's the good news. So, and that couldn't have hurt them anymore. Succop is about to attempt a 47-yarder to end the half. Had they just not committed that offsides, it'd be 2 through 5. It's now 2 through 10. So way to double his range, you idiots. All right, Ryan Succop from 47. Well, it would have been good either way. So the kick is good. Wouldn't have mattered. I would have rolled low enough, but he just made the offsides made that a lot easier than it should have been. So, doesn't matter though. Succop hits it right up the middle, and there's your final score for the first half of this game. Tampa Bay goes into a half with a 20-15 lead. Wow, what a crazy first half that was. Jeez. Had all sorts of wild shenanigans breaking out in that first half, but hey, it's over now. So let's take a look at the first half stats, and then we'll bring on the mandatory entertainment. So let's see. Let's start off with the Buccaneers. I got to give them 3 more points. There we go. Davis Mills. That is a nice completion percentage. This ain't. this is far from, I mean, 168's good for the half, but he had that pick deep in the end zone, which basically is the difference at this point. That is the difference between Tampa Houston likely having a lead and, well, whatever you're seeing here. The lost fumble from Dameon Pierce also didn't help either. He has a touchdown, 10-yarder, but that fumble recovery is also pretty brutal too. Mills also fumbled too, but nothing happened about it. It's Brandon Cooks getting 6 for 64, Collins at 6 for 53. I have a funny feeling Houston has figured out something that works. And we even had a safety from Hughes, their defensive linebacker, sacked Brady in the end zone. This is what I was talking about. They're down to their 4th-string cornerback. My goodness. And yet, Tampa has not been able to take advantage of it at all. Brady is a meager 10 of 21 for 117. Ouch. That's really bad. 7 of those incompletions was to Mike Evans, who's 3 for 74. Apparently, he's catching nothing but long balls. Rashad White has the rushing TD. Fournette is just nowhere near what he did the last game. Tampa, meanwhile, has forced 2 turnovers, one of which went for a touchdown. That fumble recovery by Hall, which as of right now is the main Logan Hall, which is the main reason why Tampa's in the lead. Right now, if I were to give MVP out to someone, he would get it for sure. But yeah, I mean, this has been kind of messy overall for Tampa Bay, so they're going to need to pick that up to some extent here. So yeah, that's the really messy first half from both teams. Hopefully we can see some better action in the second half here. But before we begin, let us commence the halftime entertainment. So take it. Oh, wait, hold up. What do you mean we don't have enough money in the budget for that? Oh. I have just been terribly informed that our halftime entertainment does not exist. My sincerest apologies for that. I mean, I could play the piano. Oh, who am I kidding? No, we're not doing that. No, you know what? No halftime entertainment. Get out of here. We don't need it. I mean, I could throw a balloon or something here. There's your halftime entertainment. I threw a random plastic bag. You happy? Okay, good. All right, back to the game. Look, I had to do something. That was the best I could do under such short notice. My tech goblins, they never tell me these things until the very last minute, you know? Come on, it's just lame, man. It's lame. All right, Tampa, kickoff. We need some entertainment, speaking of which. More than what we've already got. From the 4 and the number 1 back. This is going to be returned for a gain of... Oh, wait a minute. Please don't let it be 11. I think it's fine. Oh, yeah, it's 11. He's good. This is returned for a gain of 29. All right. Up to the 33 he goes. All right. Mills and company will come back onto the field here for the second half as they let Tampa take the first half kickoff there. Now we're in the second half kickoff. They find themselves down by 5, and it's 1st and 10 from the and they're going to pick up right where they left off here with the throwing passing game. They think they found something. They're going to try and exploit it here. 1st and 10. Everybody's got their timeouts, by the way. There we go. 7 off flat. That is going for 11 to Jordan Atkins in the first down. Okay. Yeah, I showed you those first half stats. Cooks and Collins were doing quite nicely, and it looks like they found something. Tampa is now scrambling to fill that void. 1st and 10. 4 on a flat. That's only going for 5, but it's Brandon Cooks nevertheless. Okay. Brandon Cooks for 5. All right. 2nd and 5. This gets missed. They think it's going to be a run to Dameon Pierce. You're really committing to this, apparently. Doesn't matter because Davis Mills is getting sacked. Sacked for a loss of 11 on the play. Ouch! That's going to hurt. It's a split sack, meanwhile, between... Well, wait a minute. Man, that's not how that works. Ah, Logan Hall again. Look at that. He returned a fumble for a TD. Now he's sacking the quarterback. Nice. Love to see it. What I don't love to see is 3rd and 15s. Ugh. All right, 3rd and 15. This is not good. Oh, I have to do a long pass. Oh, this ought to be hilarious. 3rd and 15. 4 on a long. Oh, no! 34 yards to Nico Collins. He gets it all the way to the Tampa 26. First down. So it doesn't matter. Tampa gives up a long one of 34. Ouch. Third and 15, and you let him do that. Come on, guys. That's just not... all right, 1st and 10 after Houston just converted the 3rd and 15. That is just unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate, this is going for no gain unless there's a penalty. And it's against Tampa. You gotta be kidding me. Holding against the defense, huh? They call holdings against the defense now. That's kind of wild. Oh, wait a second. Is there a first down? Oh, and a first down. Okay, so the holding makes it 1st and 10 from the 21. Okay. 1st and 10 from the 21. Tampa's staying in the pass, surprisingly. Probably just formation's doing it. 7 on a flat, I'm reading theirs. Short gain! This won't be a touchdown, but it could be close. 18 for Dameon Pierce. He's at the 3. There we go. And he stops the clock. Well, the clock's going to stop anyways because we have an injury roll. I just noticed that. So hold on. Let me give Dameon Pierce his 18 yards. And now I've got to roll an injury on Houston. I just noticed all 2s. And who's going out of here? The left guard is down. Ouch. We have an injury. It's to Houston's left guard. So the clock would have stopped anyways. That would be Kenyon Green going down with an injury. Houston is now down 2 offensive linemen. Jeez. All right, we got 1st and goals to go from the 3 here. After what appeared to be an efficient drive capped off by a 3rd and 15 conversion, of all things. All right, 1st and goal to go from the 3. And there it is. Touchdown! Dameon Pierce, his 2nd of the game from 3 yards out. He gets it. Very nice. Houston reclaims the lead. And let's bring on the 2-point conversion, shall we? This is actually from the 2. I've been somewhat doing it wrong this whole time. All right. 2-point conversion is incoming here. Let's try Jordan Atkins here. 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game. 6 on a flat. He has it, but what's the penalty? If there even is one. There is none. 2-point conversion is good. It's Mills hooking up with Jordan Atkins, and Houston now takes the opening drive on the second half to bring it up to 23-20. There we go. That's more like it. So Houston does, in fact, drive down the field to get a touchdown. So they can do it. And I think they finally found something that works. I think they finally discovered that Tampa's secondary isn't that good. So now they're going to attack it. Oh, this ought to be not good for Tampa. You kind of got to fix that pass defense, or Houston, I think they may have figured out what the issue is. Yeah. Tampa, you have a problem. It's your secondary. I had to make one of those jokes, just in the wrong sense. Sue me. Take the ball from the 25, Tampa. That's what you're going to do. 12 minutes remaining here. It is Rachaad White starting the game here in the first half instead of Fournette, second half instead of Fournette. So 1st and 10. And Houston's going to think run. Let's see what we got. 8. And Houston gives up a 7-yard run to Rachaad White right out of the gate. Ouch. 2nd and 3. This actually gets missed. 7 on a run. The off tackle will get 5 in the first. It's Rachaad White. So it looks like Tampa has changed their tactics just a little bit here. 1st and 10. 8. That lineback's going for 7 in the first. Second down and 3 here. Houston's going to play to run yet again. 4 on an off tackle, and they'll give up 9 more yards to Rachaad White, who's running the ball really well. 1st down. Uh-oh. I think Tampa figured something out. 1st and 10. But they're going to miss this pass. 6. That one's going for 10, courtesy of, whatchamacallit, Cade Otton, who gets out of bounds. 1st down. All right, 1st and 10. 5. Uh-oh. That's what I thought. Is this a 2 through a 6? No, it's instead a 2-yard gain. Okay, we'll take that instead of the alternative, which would have been a fumble. LOL. 2nd and 8. This actually gets missed. This gets missed. 4 on a short. Uh-oh, is this a 6 through a 10? It is! So whoever was covering Godwin drops the interception. Incomplete? Never mind. Brady willed the Texans to be offsides. Never mind. Offsides against Houston. 5 yards. That play doesn't count. So that interception wouldn't have counted. It's instead of 2nd and 3. Houston. Did they see this run or no? No, they're going to play pass. Up, they missed it. 7. Oh, we're reading on his card. Oh, look at that. Rachaad White gets the 3 yards to move the chains. Apparently Brady is willing Houston to make stupid pet decisions there. All right. 1st down and 10. They'll miss this pass, too, as they play to run. They'll miss it. 5 on a flat, and that's going for 11 in the... Wait, wrong one. Okay, it's only going for 7. Oh, bummer. All right, whatever. At least Evans caught it and got to the 20, so we'll give him that. I mean, Evans, as I mentioned, was struggling this whole game but to catch things, but now he finally got something. 2nd and 3. This gets missed, too. 6 on a flat. That gets missed, and it goes for 10 and the first. And it'll be 1st and goal to go from the 10. It's Rachaad White getting that one. He has been on fire at this drive. 1st and 10 from the 10. 7. We're reading on Houston's card, and that means it's 8 for Rachaad White. They're getting closer. It'll be 2nd and goal to go from the 2. 8 on an off-tackle run seen this time, and Rachaad White's going the wrong way. Loss of 1. All right, we've got a 3rd down here. They missed this, Houston. They're going to miss this end run. 3 on an end. Oh, that's got to be a touchdown. Oh, would you look at that? Short gain. So touchdown. I'm not going to even bother rolling because Rachaad White gets it from 3. And look at that. He's got 2 TDs for the game, too. Very nice. Extra point from Ryan Succop is up. It is good, and Tampa Bay reclaims the lead on their opening drive. So both teams scoring on their opening drive. Houston did earlier, and now it's Tampa's turn. It's a 3-yard TD run for Rachaad White. I think Tampa may have just figured out how to beat Houston all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Don't look now, folks, but I think both the offenses have figured out their defensives. We'll have to see if this continues, but Tampa now has the lead 27-23 with 6:15 remaining in the third as both teams strike on their opening possession in the second half. Well, folks, it looks like we got something here. Hold on to your butts. All right, the number 2 back is returning us from the 3. And give him 28. He's up to the 31. Apparently, Tampa has probably now just figured out that they can run on Houston. Houston has figured out some time ago that they could throw on Tampa. So this is kind of interesting how this could work out. No, I don't want Phil Dorsett. Where's Chris Moore? There he is. Get out of here. Not now. All right. Speaking of Chris Moore, I'll throw to him. 1st and 10 as Tampa's playing pass at this point. Whoa. We can't be doing that. Hey. None of that around here. 1st and 10. 4 on a flat. That's seen. Well, it's a 2 or a 12, so this shouldn't be too bad. Oh, and just as I say that, whoever was covering Chris Moore drops an interception. Incomplete. That was close. 2nd and 10. They'll miss this run from Rex Burkhead. 5. Uh-oh. Okay, it's only 2 for 4, 11 or 12. Okay, good thing it wasn't seen because that would have been a fumble. Burkhead gets nothing. We're left with a 3rd and 10 as a result. Okay. 6 on a short and... Oh, wrong one. And instead it turns into a sack. Down goes Mills. And he's going to lose 9 on that one. 2 people are splitting that sack on this one. Vita Vea gets credit for all of it. I rolled him twice, so he gets credit for the full sack. Oh, dang. That is... Wasn't there another sack that I was supposed to roll for that came out like that? If I remember correctly. I feel like I'm missing a sack. Yeah, I think I did miss a sack from earlier. Right, okay. Well, I gotta give credit for that one. Vita Vea again, LOL. And in this case, I'll just choose the highest person, that's Devin White. So apparently I missed that from earlier. Oops. Right, okay. I may have missed it, I may have not. I suppose we'll just do it just in case. Regardless, as for this situation, yeah, it's 4th and you're not going for it. How about that? I mean, it's 4th and 19, but it's more like 4th and you better be punting or, yeah. 62-yard punt. Ooh. Okay, that's good. 62, 54, 34. To the 16 it goes. Returned for a gain of... Ooh, that was close. That could have been nasty. It's fair caught. Okay. If that was an 11, that would have been really bad. Yeah, otherwise that would have been a fumble, and then we all know how these things go. Tom Brady would have willed his special teams unit to force another fumble. That's never going to get old. I'm sorry to say. You know what? The 2 tight end set was working. All right, we'll leave it in. 1st and 10. Leonard Fournette's back in the game. It's actually from the 16. Nice try, me. All right, 4 on the line, Buck. It's a short gain for the man they call Playoff Lenny. Uh-oh, has he finally arrived? Well, he just got 18 in the first, so maybe he just did. I don't know. It's been kind of quiet all game, but that might now change. 1st and 10. This gets missed, surprisingly. They're so concerned about the run. 11 on a short. And it gets them 11 yards in the first down to Chris Godwin. So they are still throwing the football as far as I can tell. All right, 1st and 10 from the 45. 11. That one's going absolutely nowhere. Okay, we're back. 2nd and 10. This actually gets missed. 7. That's only going for 3. So Fournette only gets 3 yards on that carry. 3rd down. 3rd and 7, that is. Sure. 7 on a flat. It's actually going on Houston's card. Short gain for Mike Evans. 1st down. He'll get 13. He gets to the 39 and the 1st down. So much did I say? 13? Yeah, 13. It's almost got 100 yards. That's crazy. All right, 1st and 10. 8. This off tackle is going nowhere. All right, 2nd down. This gets missed too. 6 on a flat. And that one, oh, wait a minute, wrong side. So it's a 10-yard gain instead. 1st down. Good thing. Almost missed that. So Mike Evans gets 10, and he's got the 1st. And there's your 100-yard gain from Mike Evans. 1st and 10, and the Texans missed this. 2. So it's Snake, all ones, which is not an injury roll. We're fine. Meanwhile, Fournette just busted out a 7-yard run. Okay, he's down to 22. 2nd and 3. This is, does Houston see this run or pass or not? No, they don't. And they're going to get fooled by it again. 3 on a short. It's on Houston's card. And that one is going for 12 yards in the 1st. Godwin brings it out all the way to the 10, and we have ourselves a 1st and goal situation. All right. Well. It seems Tampa finally figured out something that works, and they're moving the ball on Houston finally, and it's 1st and goal to go from the 10. 5. Uh-oh. Yep. Is this a 7 through 12? He's safe if it is, and he is. Okay. So Fournette doesn't fumble the football, but instead does get 2 yards. And sure enough, that is how quarter number 3 is going to end there. Tampa has a 4-point lead as we enter our season's final quarter here. They have a 4-point lead, and they're driving. They've got 8 more yards to see if they can score. 2nd and goal to go from the 8, meanwhile, and Houston misses this off-tackle run. 7. It goes for 3. Fournette brings it down to the 5. Okay. 3rd and goal to go from the 5. This pass will be seen. 10. I'm reading Houston's card. Ooh, no. This is not good. Evans makes the catch, but gets tackled at the 1-yard line. Oh, this just set up some intrigue over here. All right, it is 4th and goal from the 1. Oh, this is going to be a critical play. Decision time. You know what? I'm up by 4, and even if I don't get this, I'll pin him back, and I've been running so well. So I'm going for it. Houston is going to try to go for the run because that's what... All right, run against run. 4th and goal from the 1. And... it's a touchdown! Fournette from a yard out gets it. He gets the 1-yard score. He would have gotten 6, but he gets the score. However, something else happened. Reroll that. Oh, it's the same thing. Apparently, I think that's what it rolled. However, as Brady was handing off, apparently somebody whacked him, and he is out. Tom Brady is down. Oh, no. Succop makes the extra point, but it came at a price. Tom Brady is now down for the rest of the game. Oh, dear. Blaine Gabbert, this is going to fall on you for the rest of the game. So as Brady was handing it off to Fournette, he gets in, but then apparently somebody whacked him in the wrong spot. The penalty never got called because apparently he's not Patrick Mahomes. If you know, you know. But Tampa still gets that 4th and goal conversion, 34-23, but it came at a price, I'm afraid. Ugh. Probably should have just taken the field goal with that, but we'll see if they can hold this 11-point lead now. Again, it's going to be Blaine Gabbert time from the rest of this game. Meanwhile, Houston has it at the 25. It's one of those I won, but at what cost kind of deals, you know? You hate to see something like that. All right, well, this just only causes to have us more drama for the rest of the game, then. Yeah, Pierce is back in. Whoa, why are you here? I want O.J. Howard. That's what I want. All right, 1st and 10. And speaking of O.J. Howard, this is a pass that will get missed. So Houston have it, 1st and 10, 25. They're down 11. 7 on a flat to start us off. It's another short gain for O.J. Howard. That's his 2nd, and he gets 13. He goes out of bounds on top of that, too. So it's 1st down for the Texans here. 1st and 10. This surprisingly gets missed. Let's see. 9 on an off tackle. We're rolling on Tampa's card, and it only goes for 3. So to 41 he goes. That's Damian Pierce getting those 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Eight on a flat to the receiver to Atkins. He will have 9 in the 1st. Okay, so Atkins gets the midfield. He does go out. Okay. 9 yards in the 1st for Atkins. Hold on, I'm going to make a change. All right, Howard, you are out of here. And Atkins has to slide into the tight end spot. We're back with Chris Moore. I know he's struggling, but so be it. Okay, 1st and 10 from midfield. 7 on a flat. Just 4 yards for Cooks. Nothing more. All right. 2nd down here and 6. This gets missed. Yeah, 2nd and 6 from the 46 of Tampa. 9 on an end run. Oh, that's not going anywhere. Does he get bumped out of bounds? No. All right. All right, so that goes for no gain. We're left with a 3rd and 6 here. 5 and a flat. Wait a minute. Wrong card. That goes for 8. All right, that's better. First down. That is Nico Collins yet again. He's done that plenty of times tonight. 8 yards for Nico Collins. He has the first. He's almost got 102. All right, 1st and 10 here. This actually will get missed as Tampa thinks run. Not so fast. Oof. Ha! Incomplete. That's a rarity that there's nothing there on the snake eye, the double sixes ones. So it's incomplete to Collins. 2nd down here. This actually gets seen. 5 and a flat, and that is incomplete too to Pierce. All right, now we've got a difficult 3rd and 10 here. Oh, this is not good. 3rd and 10 from the 38. We're in Farbaim field goal range, but I kind of want the first down. We can do it. 5 and a short. To the receiver, to Cooks. And he will get nothing. Incomplete. I'll try the field goal. This is going to be a long one. To bring it in a one-score game, I know Farbaim has made it from 54, but he missed one from 55. So let's see if he can make it from 55 a second time. Oh, it's even worse. It's 56. Ugh. No, excuse me. It is 55 yet again. He missed the first time, and he misses a second time. No good. Ouch. All right. Farbaim misses the 55-yarder. That's the second time he's pulled that. And the 9-point lead stays, but now here comes the million-dollar question. Can they do anything with Blaine Gabbert here? All right. Blaine Gabbert has now entered the game. Brace yourselves, kids. This is going to get wild. 1st and 10. Oh, dear. I'm not liking Blaine Gabbert's card at all. It's basically going to be the short game at this point. Run with Leonard Fournette and Rashad White and pray it works out. All right. 1st and 10 from the 38. Houston's playing run. They're daring them to pass. That's going nowhere. Fournette gets nothing. 2nd down. This time, oh, it goes for 9. Ooh, okay. Okay. Fournette for 9. 3rd and 1. They're not convinced Gabbert's going to pass. That's going to go for 8 in the first. Yeah, Houston's run defense sucks. Here it comes. Excuse me. All right, do it again. 1st and 10. 9 and an off tackle. 6. Uh-oh. Here comes playoff Lenny to the rescue, y'all. 2nd and 4. We're going to do it. We're going to do it for the first time. Gabbert will attempt his first pass. It's a 10. And he gets 4 to Godwin in the first. Okay, there we go. So Blaine Gabbert completes his first pass of 4, and it's a first down. Well. Okay, so I guess he can do it. It's 4 to Chris Godwin, by the way. 1st and 10. Do it again. Well, not the pass. I meant the run. 9. 4 yards, but... opponent number 2. Brady's willing the defense to commit penalties even when he's not around. It's a personal foul against the Texans. So even when he's not there, he's willing the other team to commit stupid penalties. Oh, crap. What was that again? 4? Yeah, 4. So up to the 16 we go. All right, 1st and 10 Throw it again. 6 on a flat. Incomplete unless... Never mind. Number 2. Probably a hold, right? Yep. Holding penalty. Throw it back 10 yards. Oof. 1st and 20. 6. Nothing for Fournette. 2nd down. Houston's daring them to pass. 7. That's going for just 3. So Fournette gets 3 yards. 3rd and 17. Now, what the hell am I supposed to do here? So Gabbert can't really get it on his own. I guess I'll try to get as close as I can, but man, oh man, there's nothing I can do. 3rd and 17, they're just going to casually play the run just in case. 5 on a flat. It's 7 yards to Mike Evans. That's not even close. That's not even close to a 1st down play. He does get out of bounds as if that wasn't bad enough. Yeah, not even close. So Evans gets 7. Obviously, we got to kick a field goal on 4th and 10. I mean, we're not doing it with Blaine Gabbert. 33-yarder for Ryan Succop is up. That should be fine, I would imagine. That it is. It's good. Ryan Succop drills it, and that is his 3rd field goal of the game, and Tampa extends their lead to 14, excuse me. 37-23. 6:45 remaining, but Houston is starting to run out of time here. All right, Houston needs 2 touchdowns to at least tie this. But they are running out of time. They got 6:45 remaining here. It's a touchback, but what's the penalty? Nothing. Okay. To the 25 we go. Got 6:45 remaining. All right, now there's no messing around here. Got to bring in all 3 wide receivers here, so we're hoping. We're hoping. Oh boy, this could get a little iffy. All right, 1st and 10 as everything is set up here. I think it's pretty obvious they're abandoning a run game now. It's do or die time. 5 on a flat. That's an 8-yard gain, and that's... No, it doesn't count. Oof. So Chris Moore makes his first catch and gets 8. Second and 2 here. Eight on a short. Uh-oh. Yep. Down goes Mills. And that is going to be a 10-yard loss. Ugh. You hate to see that. You hate to see that. And the high linebacker, so Devin White gets himself another sack. He's got 1.5. Well, that's just unfortunate. 3rd and 12. Yeah, I'll allow it. Uh-oh. Oh, this is really bad. Pray that it's a 11 or 12 or it's getting intercepted or the penalty counts. And it's picked off. There we go. There's the Davis Mills we know and love. I was wondering how long it would take for him to throw an interception. And it's going back for a touchdown, or is it? It is, because the penalty was against Houston, unless it's a false start. No! Holding offense. Penalty is declined. Touchdown! It's a pick 6. Uh-oh, where have we seen this before? Oh, no. He was looking for Brandon Cooks. And instead, oh, he's out with an injury. We'll say Logan Ryan picks it off and returns it for a pick six. It's deja vu for Houston. They did that to Miami. And Succop makes the extra point on top of that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I think you may turn out the lights on this one. Tampa Bay is now up by 3 scores, folks. Yeah, they are pulling away. Apparently, even on the sideline here, Tom Brady can will his defense to do amazing things. Of course, Davis Mills picks now for a pick six, and it couldn't have come at any worse time. 44-23, Tampa leads. This one's probably over. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That we could have done without that. Oh, boy. All right. We've already done the kickoff, and they're getting 25, so they'll start at the 29. 5.5 remaining. Oh, this is just now absolutely hopeless if you're Houston. All right, you have to try. You have to try. I'll allow the same play. 1st and 10. Now they're going to Collins now. They're throwing a long ball to Collins right out of the gate. 7 out long. And down goes Mills. And he only loses 4, so thankfully it's not a terrible sack. Now they're just going to start teeing off on him, and Logan Hall gets another sack. So now they're just going to start teeing off on him. All right, 2nd and 14. $12 on a flat. Wrong one. That's only going for 4, so they get those yards back. No out of bounce, though. That is Nico Collins. All right. Oop. Yep, you're correct. All right, we're back to where we started, 3rd and 10. 6 on a short, and Collins is going to grab himself 11 in the first. You know what? I'm going hurry up. That means the clock will run quicker. Okay, Houston is now forced to hurry at this game up a little bit. 1st and 10. 8 on a long. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Instead of a to the receiver, it's a must run for Mills. All right, he didn't fumble this time. He gets 8. So Mills gets slushed out of the pocket and gets 8. All right, well, I mean, that's better than nothing. All right, 2nd down and 2. 10. No, incomplete. Mills was looking for Cooks. 3rd down and 2 here. 6 on a flat. That is getting 7 in the first. Okay, I'll allow it. Nope, never mind. So 7 in the first as Cooks can't get out of bounds, I'm afraid, but he at least gets the 1st down. Oh, Mills goes over 300 yards, but it's pretty much all for naught at this point. 1st and 10. You're desperately trying to take long ball shots to at least get back in this. Incomplete. Mills was looking for Cooks. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning here. It's 2nd down. This will be it. 7. No, incomplete. It's looking for Cooks again. There's your 2-minute warning, by the way. Oh, this is looking very hopeless. All right, 3rd down. Well, this is just about the end, folks. Let's enjoy these last 2 minutes while we can. 10 on a short. Ooh, long gain. There we go. That's what we needed. Is this a touchdown? I think it might not be. It is barely! Touchdown! Nico Collins catches the ball, runs, and then dives right at the pylon for the 45-yard score. Okay, this game is not done yet, apparently. Extra point, meanwhile, is good. It's only no good if I rolled an X, basically. So there we go. At least the score now looks a little bit better. But Houston still has a long way to go to actually even get close here. So 45-yard TD pass from Davis Mills to Nico Collins makes it a 2-score game. But that pick six is going to loom large here. Houston has a minute 52 to do something, but they've got all their timeouts. So there's only one way. I mean, I still have to go take an onside kick here, so we're going to try it. Long story short, 2, 3, 11, 12. They recover. Everything else, Tampa ball. All right, let's see what happens. Onside kick is... no. Oh, there is a penalty. Wait a minute. Tampa has it at their own 46 as of right now. Yep, they have it at their own 46. Okay, never mind. So that didn't really do anything there. All right, let's see if you can run out this remaining minute 52 here with Blaine Gabbert as your quarterback. Have fun with that. They should be able to. Unless Houston's run defense can step up. That's literally the only way this doesn't work. We're bringing in Rachaad White here. It's kind of the way to kind of throw him off just slightly, if need be. Okay. We all know it's going to be a running play, so 1st and 10 here. Houston will start unloading their timeout shortly. 4 on a long. Oh, that's not going to help. Short gain. 20 for Rachaad White. He clears the deck. Oh, dear. And in comes timeout number 1 from Houston. Well, that's going to be a huge problem because now that puts him in field goal range. So, as if things couldn't get any worse. 1st and 10. Do it again. 8, there's a potential penalty here. It's 9 if it stands. It won't because the play never happened, so that actually hurts Tampa more than it does Houston. 1st and 15. Oh, that's going to hurt. They get those... Rachaad White gets those 5 yards back, but unfortunately, because of the injury, well, yeah. So first things first, that's a timeout charge to Tampa automatically. White gets the 5 yards, and then going out of the game is technically Blaine Gabbert. I do not have a 3rd-string quarterback, so I'm going to say re-roll. We're already down to the backup, so I'm ordering a re-roll until I hit one of the skill players. So no 9 or 10. Okay, we can stop doing that. I think the game's trying to kill Tom Brady just as much as I am, too. Whoever is in the fullback slot, you're out of here. Cameron Brate, you're out of here. There, that's better. Jeez. All right. Well, Cole Keith is you're going to have to come into the game then. Welcome. All right, we'll move Otten over to the blocking back. Meanwhile, it's 2nd and 10 after all that. Okay. 9 on Houston's card is 6 for them to the 28, and there's your timeout. All right, 4 more yards and this game's over. 3rd and 4. Can Tampa end it? They cannot. They're going backwards. Oof. Oof. Meanwhile, Houston just used their last timeout. All right. 4th and 5. Let's do it. I'm ending the game. 4th and 5. Can we end it here? Houston is thinking pass, and that's exactly where they're going. 4th and 5 to end the game. 8 on a flat. To the receiver to Mike Evans. No! Incomplete. Gabbert was looking for Mike Evans, and he missed him. Turnover on downs. Houston has a sliver of hope, but not very much. That's kind of why I wasn't really concerned there. Oh, watch this come back to haunt us. All right, 1:15. There are no timeouts remaining for Houston. The injury may have done them a solid. I know. We probably should have kicked the field goal, but you can question my decision-making later. If it wasn't for that injury, man. Ugh, okay, I don't want to hear it. All right. All the wideouts are in. Even Philip Dorsett is. All right, we got to unload the whole situation, and it's 1st and 10. With 1 minute remaining, but there's no timeouts. 7 on a long, no. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still kind of hopeless, but you can kind of see where I'm going with this. All right, 2nd down. Two on a long. 5 through 10, it's incomplete. Everything else, 26-yard gain. That is an incomplete, but what's the penalty? Against the Texans. Now, that's probably a holding, right? Yep, I'll take the holding. And you go back 10 yards. You lose time. It's now 2nd and 20. Have fun with that. We'll try to fill up Dorsett. 8 on a long. It's going to Dorsett. He has a chance. And he blew it. Incomplete. All right, 3rd down. Oh, this is fun. 3rd and 20. 3 on a long. No. I was looking for Cooks on that one. And I guess this is the game right here, folks. 4th and 20. Either Houston gets it or this game is over. There it is! Long. Wait, I lied. Never mind. Still long gain. Oh, I read the wrong card, and then, of course, Tampa says long gain. What else is new? That's not a touchdown, but you know what? It'll be worth it. 48 and the 1st down for Nico Collins yet again. 48. 47, 17. He's down to the 33. One giant problem without any timeouts, obviously, you know. Yeah. Yeah, 48. Hold on, I gotta make this. So Houston keeps the game alive for the time being, but you can tell this one's probably it. Jeez, how does Nico Collins have 200 yards receiving? All right, 1st and 10. They've got 30 seconds. They need 33 yards. Another long gain would give them a touchdown. It's going to Cooks. Hold on. No! Incomplete. Mills was looking for Cooks there. This is quickly turning into desperation heave ball. Okay, there's only like 4 plays remaining. 8. Oh, Mills is running. Oh, this is not going to help. Oh, boy. Mills gets 4. We could have really done without that. Now we're down to 8 seconds. Because why not? Oh, dear. Yeah, 3rd down here. Okay. 3rd and down. This game's probably over. 4 on a long. Ah, you stupid dice. Incomplete. That would have been a touchdown, but no. And this game is pretty much over, and that's going to do it. He was looking for Brandon Cooks. You know what? Farbaim, kick a field goal. Make us feel better with 1 second left. Take us out. And the kick is good, but it doesn't really matter. So Farbaim kicks a field goal to at least end the drive, but there you go, folks. It is finally done. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Tom Brady, was willed to yet another Super Bowl victory. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You are our Season 2 champions. I guess the title stays in Florida after all. It just moves up the coast, basically. 44-33 Tampa, congratulations. Even though Tom Brady willed you to do it. Wait a minute, I don't like that. All right, well, that is it. That is the game right there, folks. 44-33, Tampa wins. Good, and that kind of sucked if you were Houston there. Davis Mills was 52-33, 393, a touchdown and 2 picks. One of those was a pick 6. He essentially got all the most good chunk of those yards in garbage time, so take that as it was. Dameon Pierce, only 11 carries, 65 yards, and 2 TDs, but he lost a fumble that got returned for a touchdown. We'll address those defensive TDs in just a second. Nico Collins, 13 for 210 in the TD. I think that's the best receiving performance we've seen all year, but it goes off or not. Brandon Cooks was 8 for 73. Farbaim missed 2 field goals. And then David Hughes had a sack that turned into a safety of Tom Brady early in the first quarter. That seemed like a distant memory. Jerry Hughes. On Tampa's side, meanwhile, hang on, I gotta give him points. Brady did leave the game with an injury, but only was 18 of 29 for a $194. No touchdowns, no picks. He was just there to manage the game. Was probably throwing like 5-yard passes all game long, like he usually does. He did leave with an injury, but yeah, it is what it is. Leonard Fournette, 21 for 85 and 2 TDs. Lestrade Wright, 17 for 88 and 2 TDs too. So both of them did really well, from what I can tell. So that was just the game, part of the game in a nutshell. Houston couldn't stop Tampa once they figured out that they could run on them. Mike Evans was 8 for 115. Not much doing in the receiving department. And then there's the defense. How about not 1, but 2 defensive touchdowns here? They got 6 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, 2 picks, and 2 touchdowns overall. Just an incredible effort by them, despite giving up 33, but don't let that fool you. Again, quite a bit of this came in garbage time. Logan Ryan had 1 touchdown. It ended up being a pick 6. However, if I was going to give a MVP of the Super Bowl, my congratulations go out to Logan Hall, who was in there for Akeem Hicks, who left with an injury. Filling in very well. 2 sacks, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and he took it all the way back for a touchdown late in the second quarter, I believe. First or second quarter, one of those two. Yeah, first quarter. So he is going to be your MVP. So congratulations, Logan Hall. You are our MVP. Not you, Brady. You didn't do anything, so get out of here. Your completion percentage was worse than your backup, so get out of here. But yes, Blaine Gabbert, excuse me. Oh my God. What was his name again? Pardon me, we're having technical difficulties, better known as me having a day. Logan Hall, congratulations, you are our MVP. Yay! And Tampa, you have won the title. Jeez. Oh, nothing like seeing Tom Brady win another title, so that'll do it. Well, folks, that's it. that is the end of Season 2. We've reached a conclusion. Tampa wins the Super Bowl 44-33. And that is it, folks, for Season 2. Well, almost, that is. I think we're going to have some fun here. So I'm going to wait. Normally I would run back the Super Bowl in our timeline, but considering that I've already done it before, and B, do I really want to let you guys relive another Eagles Chiefs tear your hair out thing? No, I'm going to be nice and not let y'all deal with that. So we're not doing that. Instead, we're going to take next week off. And we're going to address the 4 teams that didn't do so well. You know, the punishment bowls, as I'm going to call it. So Indy, New England, New Orleans, New York, the Giants that is. Y'all better brace yourselves because you're going to get punished. And we will pick that up in 2 weeks. I'm taking next week off just because I can. And that'll conclude the Strat-O-Matic playthrough for Season 2 for real, but Tampa, congratulations. You get the crown for this season. So, good job, Tom Brady. Good job. You won another title. See, look. Look, there he is, winning another title. Oh, am I kidding? He got injured. And then as for you, Davis Mills, get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. That's what you get for failing. First, you beat my team. Then you have the audacity to let Tom Brady win another title. Okay, that's what you get. So... anyways, that's going to do it for me. I will see y'all in 2 weeks. So, thank you for watching this full version or the abridged. Or maybe that's what I'll end up doing. Okay. That sounds like a plan. So, anyways, thank y'all for watching. You know what buttons to hit. And I will see you on the next round for another version of Strat-O-Matic. Wait, you know what? I'm too tired. Let's just say football. Sorry, I ran out of energy. Oh boy. All right. Peace out, y'all. Tom Brady winning another title. What is this? Ugh. How the heck did that happen? I told you to script another Dolphins win, and you couldn't do it? Are we serious right now? Come on. Why do I pay y'all? Yes, I know I don't pay any of you tech goblins, but come on already. You're supposed to script me another Dolphins victory. I mean, come on. Wait. Oh, I left that on again. None of y'all saw that.